What's going on? It's your boy Sermon at Sermon's Domain on Twitter. Last week, Kendrick Lamar gave us The Heart Part 4, and that was such a great kickoff to the upcoming album's campaign. Now this week, we get the first official song that will be on the album. As far as I know, The Heart Part 4 is not going to be a part of the album. Anyways, we get this new video slash song titled Humble. It's produced by Mike Will Made It. And considering the fact that they have history together, that Kendrick's been on both of the Ransom projects from Mike Will, it's a good look. And I think this record blows any other collaboration they've done out of the water. Naturally, Kendrick Lamar is on a whole different level when he creates, so it makes sense why this record is above everything else that the two have done. The video is great. At first, I wasn't sure what to expect, but we got some cinematic gold out of this one. I think I like it a lot because it's fast-paced. There's nothing that's like just slow moving. It's like a bunch of different visuals from here and there. It almost, to me, feels like a Busta Rhymes video in the 90s. Because there's one scene where Kendrick is riding on a bike and like he's riding on a globe, like the whole world. Like, it's hard to explain without you actually seeing it, but it is like, it's something that I would expect from Busta Rhymes back in the 90s, and so that's why I made that correlation. There's some aspects of the video that I don't get. I know that Kendrick is someone who doesn't just throw random things into a video. There's always a purpose behind it. For instance, when he starts the second verse, there's a part where his head is on fire and he's around a bunch of people and their heads are on fire, and I think there's rope around them, like they're tied, you can't see their faces. And so I'm wondering, like, what is that supposed to mean? And I don't know if we'll ever get like an answer, and maybe there isn't an answer. Maybe it's just meant to be aesthetically pleasing. But I thought, like, Kendrick is someone who tends to do stuff with a purpose, so I was just wondering what that might symbolize, what that might mean. It was a cool visual though, nonetheless. So far, Humble is one of the best videos that I've seen in a long time, and definitely one of the best ones I've seen in 2017 so far. As far as the music goes, it's kind of weird that Kendrick is really pissed off at Big Sean. Like, out of all the rappers, and I know not a lot of rappers are throwing shots at Kendrick, it just doesn't make sense to. But Kendrick is like really amped up. He's not even frustrated. He's just like having fun, like kind of like lapping Big Sean musically. And so with Humble, you have less shots. The whole hook, it feels like one big middle finger to Big Sean. You know, bitch, sit down, be humble. And he uses the term little bitch several times. And it's like how Big Sean would say, little bitch. So that right there, like, immediately that jumped out. I'm like, that's definitely a shot at Big Sean. That was definitely something that he planned. But the verses, they don't really feel like they're aimed at him. Maybe like a line or two, but still, it's interesting that Kendrick was really kind of hell-bent on going at Big Sean on not one record, but two. Because we didn't even expect The Heart Part 4 to be a diss to Big Sean. Humble is the latest stop on Kendrick Lamar's journey to prove to everybody that he's the greatest rapper alive. And a lot of people already echo that sentiment. For the ones that don't, Kendrick is dead set on making sure that you understand that. And being the greatest rapper alive doesn't mean just lyrically. You have to do more than just flex your lyrical muscle in order to be the best. Kendrick is making good songs, and that's exactly what Humble was to me. It's a good song. It's fun, and I'm glad that they put this video out at the same time. I think that helped make me appreciate the record a little bit more. Is it repetitive to end this video discussion with the same thing that I've been saying in every Kendrick video I've done in the past month? I still don't know what this album is going to sound like. Yes, we got the single Humble, and you can kind of guess where he's going, but I feel like the rest of the album might not sound like that. I'm sure Humble fits into the album somehow, but I don't feel like he's going to give us a lot of records like that. So I still don't know what to expect, and who knows, I probably won't know what to expect until the album is actually here next week. Likely this could be the last video I do before the album arrives, unless TDE decides to unveil the track listing and maybe like the artwork and the title of it. If they decide to unveil that, I might do another video if I have some stuff to say. But for now, I'm just looking forward to diving in and dissecting the album. Same with Joey Badass, who also drops on April 7th. All American Badass is shaping up to be a really good album, so I had to shout that out real quick. And like I said, I'm just looking forward to some great music on April 7th. So those are my thoughts on Kendrick Lamar's new single titled Humble. I'll include the link so you can check out the video in the description section, and let me know what you think about it in the comments. Do you like the song? Do you hate the song? Do you love the video, hate the song? Do you hate the video, love the song? Talk to me. Any type of thing pertaining to Kendrick Lamar's Humble. Let's talk about it. Then like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, share the video. Follow me on Twitter at Sermons Domain, and as always, thank you for your time. I appreciate you for watching, and until next time, peace.